And I'm Connie.
And we got a turkey burn for you today. We're gonna have 15 minutes of hit with Star, 15 minutes of strength with Connie, and then I'm gonna cool us off with a core circuit and a little cool down. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, so for this exercise, we'll be doing 10 exercises, 5 for each set. We'll do two of each exercise. I'll be doing the regular, and Sarah and Connie will be doing the modified version for you. If you do have any underlying conditions, do consult your doctor before doing any of these exercises. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with some light marching. Nice deep breaths. We're gonna do 30 seconds of each exercise and then rest for 15 seconds. Halfway through. Okay, rest, do a slower march, nice deep breath. Then we are going to get started. So we are going to start with clap jacks. So what you're going to do, open, close, and close. And the modified version would be anytime you're too tired, clap. Clap. So let's get started. Halfway there. And rest. Keep your body moving when you're resting, so you don't lower that heart rate. You're going to do one more set and hop into the next exercise. And go. And rest. While you're resting, I'll show you the next exercise we're going to be doing. So you want to come back, bring your leg all the way up and back down. Do this as fast as you can. For the modified version, just go slow. So start at your own tempo, and we'll get started about now. We'll do 30 seconds of one leg, and we'll switch off to the other one. And rest. Okay. And deep to their leg. Halfway through. And rest. Shake your legs a little.
Shake your feathers.
And for this next one, we're going to be doing a lunge with pulls and jump. So you're going to go into a lunge, pulls, jump to switch. And to make this modified, you just want to do a normal lunge, switch legs. And we will start about now. And rest. Whew.
Right?
No, I like
In that hurry
already
up.
running. And the second set. Feel free to switch to the modified if you need. And the rest. Whew. So for the last exercise of the first set, we're going to be doing squat jumps. One jump, and down, and again for the modified version, no need to jump, you can just squat. And ready, set, go. I'm going to switch to modified in the middle. But look at Connie go. And rest. One more set of this and we'll go for a 2-minute break. Ready, set, go. And rest. Woo. Make sure to drink some water, take a little breather.
Are you feeling the burn yet?
I
The turkey
Yeah.
burn.
Feel the burn.
Okay, 1 more minute of rest. Yep, feel free to move your body. Fifteen more seconds. For the next one, we're going to be doing a squat, jump in and out. And if this is too much intensity, feel free to take the jump part out. And starting now. Almost there. And the rest. Got 1 more set of this one left. Nice deep breath, and we'll start now. Almost there. And rest. Whew. This was a good one.
Need our sweatbands.
For the next exercise, just gonna do skaters. So you just want to jump from side to side to make it modified. Slowly, no need to jump. And we will start about now. Listen to your body and slow down the tempo whenever you need to. Okay, and rest. Whew.
Let's kick it.
Okay, we're gonna start the second set. Let's go. And the rest. For this next one, we're going to be moving around just a little bit. You want to start here, side lump, jump, shuffle, shuffle, lunge. To make this modified, you do not need to do the shuffle. Just go from one side to a We're going to start soon. Just a couple more seconds of rest. And go. We're halfway through.
Yeah, that's mobile right there.
That one I got.
Last set, and go. And we are all done. Thank you so much for joining in this HIIT workout. I am going to switch it over to Connie.
Hey everybody, so we have a little strength portion coming up. We have 11 different exercises, a few different things within each one, a little upper body, a little lower body, and everything in between. So we're just going to start with a body squat, keeping that chest up, maybe trying to get those elbows down to those heels. Nice big breath out as you're coming up to the top. We're going to be here for about 45 seconds total. And as with anything, just go at your own pace, whatever feels good for you. Give those glutes a good squeeze as you get to the top. Nice, looking awesome. Let's try here for maybe about 12 seconds. You got this. Snap, crackle,
Feeling the
pop.
burn.
Little Rice Krispie treats. Snap, crackle, pop. Here in 3, 2, and shake it out. Okay, we're gonna come down now for a push-up. So feel free to drop down to those knees if you would like to. Coming up into that plank position if you're not on your knees. All right, hands about shoulder width apart, coming down and breathing out on the way up. And we're here for about 30 seconds total. Just big breath out on the way up. Nice, looking good, looking good. You ever need to stop and stretch those shoulders in between, go for it and jump right back in when you're ready. We have 8 seconds here. Here in 3, 2, and little child's pose stretch. Stretch up in their shoulders and lower back before we come back up top. Beautiful. Okay, let's switch to that lower body so we forget all about your upper body for a second. We're gonna take this to a side to curtsy lunge, like this, just heading down. We're gonna be on each side for about 30 seconds. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, when you are ready. So it's kind of like a cardio workout.
Yeah.
Getting that heart rate elevated.
Burn,
Ooh,
baby.
yeah. We have about 5 seconds to go. And shake it out. Shake it out, feather. And second side in 3, 2, here we go. Perfect. Keep that good breathing going. Here in 5, 2, and shake it out. Beautiful. Okay, coming back down for a knee to elbow plank. And so we're gonna head down into that plank position. Feel free to just hold it into a plank though if you prefer. Keeping that back nice and flat. Bring your same knee to your same elbow. Like a heavy breathing on you, Sarah.
I don't mind. Right here with you.
It's like a human fan, right?
Yep, cools me down.
Keeping those shoulders over those wrists. Of course, super duper tight. Just breathe out as you're driving that knee in towards your chest. Or if you're in a regular plank position, just keep that nice, steady breathing going. Here in 3, 2, and a little child's pose stretch in between. Big breath here. 2 favorite words, and stretch.
Yep.
Everyone likes to hear that. Okay, so we're coming back up top. We're going to go to a reverse lunge to a knee raise. A little bit of a balance test here. We're going to step behind, bring that knee up and back down. All right, here in 3, 2, jump in whenever you are ready.
Definitely a balance test.
Right? One side's usually a little less cooperative than the other one. Big breath out as you're coming up top. Beautiful, you guys are doing great. Here in 3, 2, and shake it out. Okay, second side. Aren't you glad you're not an octopus?
Yeah, right?
All right, here we are. It's looking good. Here in 3, 2, and shake it out. Excelente. Okay, we're coming down to a seated position. We're going to take this to a triceptive. So tiny movement, getting the back of that arm. Okay, come over to a seated position. Just a tiny little drop, only like 2 to 3 inches. Okay, we're here for 30 seconds. Here in 3, 2, here we go. Can you feel anything happening?
Yep.
You can even raise your toes if you want to make it more challenging. Should we go for a full minute? I'm just kidding.
I'll be here all day.
You're in 5. Oh, almost there, doing so good. And shake it out. Bring that arm across your chest and stretch open that arm.
Self-love and hug yourself.
Right, give yourself a big hug and a pat on the back for a job well done. All right, we're gonna head over to your wall. If you can find a wall in your home, we're gonna do this to a wall sit. We're gonna be here for a full 60 seconds. Those doors are good for us.
Hopefully.
I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. Keeping that core nice and tight. Do yourself a little happy dance if you're here to help get through things. Raise the leg if you're feeling a little ambitious.
Saving my strength. We got core up next.
Right? Just relax those shoulders, keeping that core tight, really feeling it in those quads. Oh, those nice strong legs, looking great. Doing so good today. Okay, we have about 20 seconds here to go. You guys are doing so good. Just keep that weight in those heels. Looking really good. Nice, dropping it low. Nice, so good. Almost here in 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. So slow. Nice, you guys did good on those. You would do excellent on the wall sit test. Okay, next coming up a little bit easier stuff. Coming up for just a little bird dog action for some balance, little lower back. Let me make sure you have enough coming over to anyone. Opposite hand, that opposite leg.
There we go.
Reaching for those fingertips and that toe, coming in and pushing out. We'll give that little bit of squeeze. Breathe out and an extension. And here for 45 seconds on each side. You definitely go at your own pace. A little bit of time to pause, squeeze, and then reach. Excellent, so good. For about 5 seconds. And shake it out. Good job. All right, and stretch. Got a little sweat going here.
Yeah, me too.
All right, second side in 3, 2, and you're ready. You might find that one side's a little less steady than the other. It's good to keep doing these so that we get that balance all good throughout both sides. Doing so good. We have about 8 seconds here. 3, 2, and shake it out. A little stretch if you need it. Holla. All right, we're gonna flip it over onto your back, just taking it to a glute bridge and raise here. So just relax your shoulders, and tuck those hip bones up. Scooping those hips up, and then a good squeeze at the top. Breath out as you're coming up top. Great. About 12 seconds. In 3, 2, and rest. Just cross those ankles and bring your knees into your chest to stretch over those hips Lower back a little bit. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna back it up and take it to a little balance exercise for your legs. I like to call this a three-way leg situation. So just you, yourself, and your legs. That's all you need, and a little bit of balance. So first we're going to bring it across and over. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds. Hands wherever you want them to be, on your hips, out of your sides, pinkies up for a little more balance if you'd like to, whatever feels good for you. We're all beautiful dancers, right? Right, same. My hips are like, oh, that felt really awesome. And shake it out. Okay, sticking with that same leg, we're gonna keep a little bend in that knee, just bringing that toe up the middle. And hands wherever you want them to be, whatever feels the best for you. Doing some like jump rope. Nice. Are you feeling anything happening in that leg?
Oh, my dad flexor.
Shake it out anytime you need to, and then jump back in when you're ready. All right, we have about 5 seconds to go. And 2, and shake it out. Okay, last thing on this side, we're just gonna do a little gate opener. So bringing it up to the top and opening it and back to the center. That's the balance right now. I'm gonna drop my leg at some point. It's just inevitable. If it helps you at all, maybe like find a spot on the floor to focus on to help with that balance a little bit more. About 5 seconds here. Great, and shake it out. Oh, so good on those. Okay, last thing here is that second side, and then we'll head over to Sarah for some core action. Okay, so starting with that crossover, anytime you are ready to jump in with that. I look like I'm holding my little Salerno butter cookie, drinking my tea.
Serving your turkey.
Right? My turkey sandwich. Nice, looking really good. Balance looks awesome. Right, 3, 2, and shake it out. Okay, second one with that toe up the middle, slight bend in that knee. Hands wherever you want them to be. Just focus on that good breathing, and maybe find that spot on the floor to help your balance a little bit. Like, this is why soccer players have such great quads. Yep. 3, 2, and shake it out. Awesome. Okay, very last thing. You guys are doing so great. Here we go. Open it up and back in. Breathing going. Nice, doing so good. Here in 3, 2, and shake it out. Awesome job today, you guys. All right, my friends.
Okay. All right, we're gonna start out today for our core. We've got 4 sets of 3 different exercises. We're gonna do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, give or take, with 30-second rest in between. So to get started, last squats for you guys, promise. We're gonna start feet hip width distance. We're just gonna go into a squat, and then we're gonna alternate knee to elbow, oblique crunch. All right, you can modify by taking out the squat or really anything else that you need. So whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, 20 seconds here. Focusing on driving your knee up to the elbow rather than reaching down with your elbow, but finding that nice crunch and the twist at the top. All right, keep breathing as you go, slow and steady. All right, we're here for 5 more seconds. Good, last one. Awesome. Okay, shake it out, and then we're gonna go ahead and come down onto the mat or wherever you are. We're gonna do some seated in and outs or reverse crunches. That's another name for them. Right, so you can start here, lifting the legs. Hands can stay on the mat behind you. You're gonna extend out, lean back, and then pull back in. All right, so whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. You can make this more challenging by lifting your hands away from the mat, or if you need to modify, you can tap heels in and heels out. All right, so keep breathing wherever you need to be. Focus on drawing the navel into the spine. Really nice. 5 more seconds. Good, and then rest. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna stay down on the mat. We got some bicycle crunches. So our 10 seconds rest are usually just gonna get us to the next exercise. So you can bring your fingertips to your ears. We're gonna lift the legs to 90 degrees, flex the toes to the shins. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring right elbow to the left knee. Come down as you breathe in and exhale to bring it up. You can modify by dropping the feet and lifting one leg at a time. If you want to make it more challenging, you can extend the opposite leg all the way out. Right, keep going, keep breathing wherever you are. Right, you got this. Right, really nice. Good, we got 5 more seconds. Good, and rest. Nice, you got 30 seconds rest here. You can stay down on the back. You can hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rock from side to side. You can grab a sip of water, whatever you need, right? Next exercise, we're still gonna be down on the back on the mat so you can stay exactly as you are. Right, really nice. We got about 10 more seconds here. Just gonna show the next exercise. Right, we're gonna do some foot taps or toe taps. So you can go ahead and extend the legs all the way up. Right, to modify, you can just bend the knees as much as you need to. We're gonna reach your arms up to the ceiling, take a big breath in. And we'll go ahead and get started. Reach the hands up to the feet, the toes, wherever you can tap, give a little tap. If you wanna make it more challenging, you can extend the arms out overhead as you come down. Right, if you need to modify, just drop the knees and reach the fingertips past the knees. Right, keep breathing. Got about 10 more seconds here. Breathe in as you come down, breathe out as you reach up. Really nice. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, take a little rest. We got 10 seconds before the next exercise. We're gonna do some alternating dead bugs. So you're gonna extend both of your arms and both of your legs up overhead. Right, and we're gonna do one leg out, one arm back. All right, lift it up and switch it out. So we'll do opposite leg, opposite arm. If you need to modify, just bend the knee, give a little heel tap, bring it back down. You can also leave the arms extended, right, starting whenever you're ready. If you haven't already, we're here for about 15, 20 seconds. All right, focus on the breath. Quality over quantity. You could do 10 and they could be better than 100. All right, just depends on how hard you're trying. So we got about 5 more seconds. Good, and rest. Beautiful. Pausing here. All right, really nice. We're gonna stay here on the mat. Go ahead and keep the feet on the ground, knees bent. We're gonna reach the arms out long beside your body, and then go ahead and lift the head and the shoulders, looking towards the thighs. And then on your marks, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Right hand is gonna reach to the right heel, and then we're gonna switch to the other side, doing some oblique crunch heel taps. All right, you're welcome to step the feet out farther in front of you if you want a little bit more of a challenge, or closer in. All right, really nice. Again, wherever you are, just breathing. Keep lifting shoulder blades away from the mat, thinking about drawing the chin into the chest. Really nice. We got about 5 more seconds. Beautiful, and rest. Nice. We got a 30-second rest here. You can take a second on the back. Eventually, we're gonna go ahead and flip on over. Connie got us warmed up with our bird dogs, and we're gonna do those again. All right, we're just gonna do them a little bit differently. Okay, so again, we're in this quadruped position, shoulders over wrists. We're gonna a little bit more rest here, but we're just gonna alternate our bird dog. So this time extending one leg and one arm, and then bringing it back down and switching to the other side. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here and go. All right, right leg back, left arm forward, bringing it down, resetting neutral spine as you go. All right, really nice. Keep breathing. All All right, breathing in to extend, breathing out to come down. You can always modify by just keeping your hands on the mat and doing just your legs, all right, or the opposite, whatever you need. Beautiful. We got about 5 more seconds. Stay with it. Good. And then we'll pause here. Really nice. Okay, we're going to come into a plank. Ready? 10 seconds is just a transition. So coming into your plank, shoulders over wrists, we're going to do some shoulder taps. So we're going to bring right fingertips to the left shoulder and then switch to the other side. If you need a little bit more stability, you can step your feet out a little bit wider behind you. And if you need to modify, you can drop the knees. So we'll go ahead and get started whenever you are ready. We've got 20 seconds here. All right, keep breathing. Try to minimize the rocking in the body. Want to equally distribute the weight in the center line as best as you can. Good, keep going, 5 more seconds. Good, and rest. You can drop to the knees. Our final exercise for this set, we're gonna do a plank hold. So you can always, drop the knees here if you need to, but ideally we've got shoulders over wrists, hips in line with the shoulders, squeezing everything up and in and pressing yourself away from the mat. So whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. We got 20 seconds here in your plank hold. Keep breathing. Think about knitting the ribs in towards one another and drawing the lower belly up and away from the mat. All right, you got it. Long breaths in, long breaths out. This will help you kind of cool down, bring you back to that nice homeostasis as we reach the last set. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and take a nice little child's pose stretch. Beautiful. All right, we got one last set of exercises, just 3 more. Beautiful. Take a sip of water if you need it. Rest up. All right, we doing good? Nice. Core's on fire, right? Turkey burning. Okay, good. All right, so let's start to get ready for our last set. It's going to be a forearm plank, so you can go ahead and bring yourself down onto your forearms, elbows underneath your shoulders, right? And then we're going to do some hip dips. So modified is just holding this forearm plank, and then when you're ready, if you want to start to drop right hip towards the mat, left hip to the mat. It doesn't necessarily have to give a little tap. It's just up to you. And then you're also welcome to drop the knees here, right? If you haven't already, we're going ahead and getting started. 20 seconds. All right, really nice. Keep pushing yourself away from the mat, pressing through your elbows, your forearms, and your palms all on the ground. All right, breathing wherever you are, squeezing the glutes and knitting the ribcage in. Good, we got 5 more seconds. Good, and time. Really nice. Okay, for this one, we're gonna come all the way down onto the belly. And since I'm like 6 feet tall, I'm gonna turn myself around so I don't kick you guys in the face. All right, arms and legs are gonna extend out. We're gonna do some Superman. So we're hitting the whole core today. Back body is still part of your core. So you can bring chin or forehead to the mat. And then when you're ready, we're gonna lift up arms and legs at the same time, looking forward or up if it's okay for your neck. And then we'll come right back down. All right, so just doing some sets of those or reps of those. Wherever you want to be, you can go as low or as high as you need. If you're getting any low back discomfort, you can try widening the legs or just switching to just the arms or just the legs. All right, really nice. You got about 10 more seconds here. Focus on lifting your entire back body up towards the ceiling with each rep. All right, really nice. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Okay, and then for this last one, we're going to stay on the belly. But we're going to come into what's called a Sphinx pose, right, for my yogis out there. You want to bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and your wrists in line with your elbows. And then we're going to slide your knees in just a little bit here. All right, we're going to just do some low belly lifts. So for these, we want to keep your thighs and your arms on the ground. And all you're going to do is lift the lower belly away from the mat. All right, so giving the glutes a little squeeze, keeping the knees on the ground, and thinking about drawing the belly button up and in towards the spine. All right, so whenever you're ready, we've got 20 seconds here. Let's do it. All right, last one. All right, these are great for the pelvic floor, good to round us out after all of that core work. So we're hitting the transverse abdominis, right, that sheath behind the superficial abdomen muscles. All right, that's gonna actually help to strengthen your inner core, all the things. All right, you might start shaking by the end. We got about 5 more seconds. Good, and go ahead and relax. All right, we're gonna press it all the way back to a child's pose, taking that nice little stretch. Beautiful. Take some deep breaths into your belly. Think about expanding the back of your rib cage with every inhale. Create some space here. Nice little cool down for our turkey burn. Really nice. And then when you're ready, we're gonna slide all the way up, coming into a seat onto the heels. And then let's reach your arms out nice and tall overhead. Beautiful. We're gonna drop right hand down to the mat. Reach the left arm up and overhead. Right, you can look past your left bicep. Maybe think about rolling the left shoulder back a little bit here, opening up across the front of the chest. Really nice. Big breath in. And exhale, switch to the second side. Left hand comes down, right arm sweeps up. Right, really nice. Big breaths. Beautiful. Big breath in. And then exhale, let's bring the right hand down. Really nice. We're going to bring the hands to the ground and then tuck your toes behind you. Start to lift all the way up into a forward fold. So you can walk your hands back or step your feet up. And then we're just going to grab opposite elbows. Bend your knees a lot here, right? Let your belly rest on top of your thighs. This is going to help you create some space between each vertebrae, some traction, right? As you really lengthen the upper body over the front of the legs. Maybe give the head a nod. Maybe give it a little shake, yes and no, whatever you need. Really nice big breath in. And then exhale, releasing the elbows if you got them. And we're gonna slowly roll all the way up to standing. All right, shoulders are gonna stack over the hips. Really nice, reach the arms high up overhead. Last little bit for good measure. Interlace your fingers and flip the palms up. And then take a little stretch to the right. Really nice, press through your left foot on the ground. And then over to the left. Beautiful, gentle little squeeze of the glutes here to protect the low back. Really nice, big inhale breath. And then exhale, let it go. Nice, great job. High fives all around. Woo,
Yes.
turkey burn. Well, thank you guys so much again. We're here at Columbia. Thanks for joining in and have a happy Thanksgiving.